What's going on, everyone? So, this picture, right? I don't know how anybody looks at this picture that is going around and making his rounds. It is Luka Doncic over, in Slovenia, getting ready for the Eurobasket. I don't know how you look at the picture and go, yeah, like, I'm not terrified of the Lakers. Right? We have seen this version of Luka be a monster, right? Like, this guy, I am so excited to watch this guy play. Not only do you have a healthy, motivated, hungry, right, conditioned Luka Doncic who's ready to come into the league, right, flip the bird to the rest of the league, show this league that, I'm still one of the 3 best players in all of basketball, right? And help lead this Lakers team. Lakers are going to be very good next year. I'm telling you. Like, Lakers are going to be good. It's just, are they going to be contender good is the difference. Like, I'm very confident. Lakers are going to make the playoffs. Probably going to win about 55 games. Not only do they have this version of Luka, but they also have, LeBron James. He buys in, healthy, right? I think him and Luka can really do some noise together. I'm really excited to kind of see those two together. I know I've talked about, like, the possibility of stuff, but that's just because the news is out there. I said in all those videos too, though, that, like, I want to see them for a year. And I don't think LeBron's leaving. I never did, right? Said that in all those videos that I've made that talking about it, right? Like, hey, LeBron's not leaving, and I really want to see Luka and LeBron for at least a season. I want to see, like, what does it look like? My concern is Austin Reeves. Like, can he fit into those two things? We'll see. Time will tell. But now Luka's got the ideal center for him, right? In Deandre Ayton. And I think Ayton is going to eat. I think Ayton's going to make things so much easier for Luka. I think that's going to be the best 2-man pairing in all of basketball. Right? Ayton was 4th in efficiency last year on Portland and didn't have Luka Doncic. To think that he won't jump up to number 1, I think is silly. Efficiency and pick and roll, let me specify, right? But again, he's a guy that I do fully think is going to eat and benefit. We need the defensive pieces around it, don't get me wrong. Not really worried about it during the regular season, kind of more worried about it come playoffs. I think the Lakers will be good enough offensively to kind of run through the league. It's just when you get to the playoffs, things tighten up, certain matchups, things like that. That's where it kind of is a concern. But look at a team like Denver when they won the championship. They were 15th during the regular season in defense, and they were the 2nd worst in the playoffs. They were just so good offensively and such a well-oiled, efficient team. They just kind of ran through everybody. Closest anyone got to was, the Phoenix Suns, and it took Devin Booker shooting like 70%, 72% from the field. And it never happened before. It has never happened since because it was literally an outlier, and they still got ran through, right? So again, I am really excited to see how Luka's going to perform, how he's going to play. I mean, if we were ever going to see the best version of Luka, it's this version of Luka, right? Because he's more motivated to prove it than ever before. Right? And look, he's a competitor, right? Say what you want to say. Oh, he's lazy, this, that, and the other. You don't become one of the best players in the world, right? Like, amongst the best players of the world. So you don't become the 1% of the 1% by being lazy, right? Like, you don't become a top 3 to 5 player in all of basketball by being lazy. Like, again, there's levels. I mean, Shaq, was looked at as lazy, but compared to, like, the rest of the world, the guy worked his tail. Like, get it? There's levels to this, obviously. To me, it's more comfortability. I think Luka got comfortable. He's in a place, he's happy, thinks he's never going to leave. You start to get a little comfortable, right? And I think he got that reality check. And it was like, okay, I need to make sure I don't do that again. Right? Is he going to learn from that? Like, this season, I think Luka Doncic is going to be amazing. Same thing with Ayton, right? My concern is long-term, right? Like, with Ayton, for example, this season, I think you're going to see the best version of Ayton we've ever seen, right? Because, again, he's going to have Luka slotted inside him. Okay, let's say it works. Let's say it goes exactly how we have his plan, right? Well, my concern is now the Lakers are like, okay, well, let's keep him long-term. He signs a 4-year, $100 million or 4-year, $120 million contract. And then it's like, okay, well, now I got paid. Let me kind of take time off, right? And now he kind of resorts back to his old ways, his old habits. Same thing with Luka, right? Like, Luka's going to get this new extension. Don't panic about it because he is playing Eurobasket. And his agent even came out and said, like, hey, he's probably not going to sign it while he's playing overseas. So don't freak out type thing. So we're fine. We're in good shape. I'm not worried about it. Right. And then Luka, comes in this season, I think you're going to get the best version, the best Luka we've seen. But once he gets that new extension and time goes on, does he start to kind of resort back to comfortable Luka, right? Like, or does he stay, super boo, right? Like after he trained, right? Like hopefully he doesn't go into hibernation, right? But that's kind of my thing. Like that's my concern. I'm not really worried about this year. I think you're going to get an unbelievable Luka. Unbelievable Luka. I worry about the future Luka, and is he able to maintain? It's one thing to get there. It's another thing to maintain it. Because I do think, like, people are like, oh, you're going to fall for the Luka thing again. He does this every year. He gets in shape, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, yes, but again, this year is different than any year he's ever been in the league. Because again, he has that motivation, and he had Dallas dragging him through the mud. And then went, let's do it again this way. I don't think he's had enough. And did it again. And just every opportunity they had, they dragged that man through the mud. Right? Like, so I am very confident that he is going to be and stay that guy all season long. Again, my concern is, as you're, and again, I'm not even saying so much as next season, right? Not this season coming up, the following season, right? I'm talking about like 2-3 years from now, right? Like now he's 30 and he's starting to, get back to those old habits. That's my concern. But as of right now, as it stands, I believe that I think we're going to get an amazing, unbelievable, exciting Luka Doncic. I think the NBA should be worried. I think fans and like we've seen Luka do more with less. So why would we think otherwise? You've seen Luka go to NBA Finals. We've seen Luka go, and I mean, dude, he was, Majin Buu Luka, right? To put it nicely, in the NBA Finals, and people were talking about it. Now he's got back to being Super Boo, and now everybody's like, no, it doesn't mean anything. Like, what? Like, okay, well, he's going to show you. I am incredibly excited and incredibly confident with it. Again, we've seen the workouts, we've seen the things leading up to this. It's nice to actually see it. See him standing there on the court. Like, it's a different world, a different element. It really kind of, takes in like, okay, it really is. And I'm excited to see it once we see him on the basketball court and he's all slimmed down and he's dropping 40 in his first game and everyone's like, oh no, like I can't, I'm telling you, I give it 20 games. That's me being nice. 20 games. I think the conversation of, do Lakers have a super team? Or Lakers are a title contender, blah, blah, blah. I think that entire conversation starts to pick up. Where right now it's like, oh, Lakers are trash. Da, 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 da. Okay, we'll see. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out. So enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.